Hello and welcome. In this video we're going to talk about the store information, this particular place here. So I tap to get in, and as I said in the general information, in the general presentation, about AppCooker, this is the non-localizable information, such as your company name. Your company name will not be translated in any languages, but note that your company name is part of the keyword that people may be searching on the App Store. Then the categories. If you choose everything except games, you will have a first category and a second category. Note that the second category is kind of a weird thing because I don't know if Apple is using it or not, but I've never seen Apple using it. So keep that in mind. If you choose a game to be a game, then you have subcategories. Then you have to choose between action, adventure, and this Apple uses it. There are different subcategories when you're in the game business. So take care of that. We're gonna go back to it was lifestyle and social networking. Now, when you submit an application to the App Store, you will have to answer those questions here. Cartoon or fantasy violence? None. Realistic violence? None, etc. Then you have a rating, and the rating will help Apple to block some content for younger audience, like kids, So if you are designing a game or an application for kids, make sure that it may be obvious, but make sure that when you answer those questions, you still are in the rated 4+, and it's going to be good. Now let's have a look at the localizable information. There is the application name. As you can see, they are here 9 on 50. Here for the keywords. For the store name, it's 9 on 255. For the keywords, it's 90 on 100. Those are limitations that you have to respect when you are submitting an application on the App Store. So for example, the name on the device can't be longer than 50 characters. So here on the right side, you see there is a green check mark. What's going to happen is I'm going to make it like Instagram pop. And look at what happened. On the right side here, I see that I have 3 dots. And this is telling you that on the device, that this name, Instagram pop, is too long. It's not too long for the service, the Apple service, because it's 13 on 50, but it doesn't have the space. So there is a great chance that you have the 3 dot. So I advise you to be very careful about that. People don't like to see 3 dots under the name of their app. So that's the first point. Now let's have a look at the store name. As you can see, the application name on the device and the application name on the store can be different. And this is a key, this may be very important for you, because all the words that are on the store name are also searchable by your audience. And since in the keywords you have only 100 characters available, and actually it's not characters, it's bytes, you sometimes may want to say Instagram, picture, camera, stuff like that. In the case of Instagram, they didn't do it because the brand is so huge, they don't need to do that. But if you're a small company or if you have a very niche market, you may want to add some keywords here. For example, AppCooker is mock-up and prototype apps like a chef. AppCooker, comma, mock-up and prototypes apps like a chef. So this was very helpful for us. Now have a look at the keywords. Note that the keywords, for example, if I use this kind of symbol, look at what's going to happen. It's 91 on 100. Now it's 2. Oops, doesn't work. But note that you you don't have more space than that. And I strongly suggest to you to do that before you start coding, because the keywords are so important when you have a niche market, when you are launching your business, that if you do that in the end, you may think of new ideas in the end, whereas you should think about those ideas in the beginning. And last but not least, the description. So the description here, there are some advices about finding the right keywords, here about writing the great description for the App Store. Again, those are advices that we gathered among our friends, developers, Apple and Stanford lessons and stuff like that. So really encouraging you to have a look at this. It's really cool. And on the upper right corner, you can see that there are some App Store languages. So what does it mean? Because the App Store is selling applications in more than these countries, right? Well, the thing is, the App Store doesn't support all the languages where it's selling applications. What it's doing is that it's supporting these languages and only these languages. So it means that when you are localizing your application, the App Store localizable languages will be only these, not other ones. If you don't find your country in this popover, it means that Apple is not supporting localization for the App Store in your country. I hope it's clear. And that's pretty much it. Just one thing, if you start, for example, in English and you want then to do the French, you can duplicate the localization, then change the language to French, and then you can, take this and translate by the hand your data. Thanks for watching.